baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Lance Lynn is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now in the box, Gabriel Moreno. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. 0-1 count and the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 5. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it's fouled away. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly.
最悪のダブルプレーが。まさかのポロリ。
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As
こ
the
れは
first
投
pitch
げ
here's
る
a
方
bit
が
high.
嫌
It's
やろ
ball
な。
one. He'll start this one at 269. 14
ダブ
homers,
ルプレーを持っ
26
たらまさか
RBIs.
のエラーやから。
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high
い
alert.
や
Chopped
ー、
at
これは
third.
引っ掛けた
Tough
な。
to get two. There's one to Abreu for the big double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. D-Ro, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
And that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Bo Bichette is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2
いや、
now.
守るやろ。
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
あ
Hit
ー、
on
ボー
the
ルだ
ground
な。
out to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 3, and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Pearson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. Now the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
60試合
0-2 once
か。
more. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
まだ100試合
Grichuk
残って
has
る
the
な。
best view of this one, so he'll take
102
it for
試
the
合
first
か。
out.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Jose
So here's Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2
なかな
now.
か
You
ス
can
トレ
really
ート
tell they're
が
trying to
ええ
keep the
感
ball
じ
in
で
on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep
him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
よいしょ
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
立ち上がりはええな
Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like
なる
this?
ほど
I'm
病
going to
院
be
か
honest
今
with
日
you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses up and in.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marcus Semien goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
ご飯カルビ
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, 1-1. To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next, it'll be Gabriel Moreno. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
Hit in the air to center field.
これはあかんな
Garcia finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Very weakly on the ground. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Jimenez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
3連打か。
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking out that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So here's Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up. Track to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
やるな。
So a 3-run shot to right center field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it 1 better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
ちょいとやばいな。まあ、全員回復してるか。まだノーアウトやねんけど、この回急に打たれとるな。
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the
か
inning
と
and
い
they
って
smell
話し合
blood.
いしたら
Boy, D-Roy,
変
you
え
hit
ん
the
とあ
nail
かん
right
か
on
ら
the
な。
head right now. This is a team that can score some
あ
runs.
ー、ちゃあ、また大
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, pitching poorly once, like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, second
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Swooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
The third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lays on the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try to pull back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds.
Oh, swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. No doubt, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's George Springer. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Line toward right center. Eaton able to track it down for the 3rd out. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 4 apiece. At the plate now is Jose Abreu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Strike 2.
さすがにまだ3回やからな。
Stays alive, still 0-2.
取ってなかったら変えてたか
Nothing
も
in
し
2
れんけ
count
ど。
and the pitch. Pops this one up. Pearson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next is
1 out here in the Shy Sox 3rd. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that.
いやー、
Extends
やばいな。
nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
あー、入
And
ってる
it's
か。
gone.
また打たれたか。
It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
the right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
やっぱり打た
Now
れる
time is
か。
called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. In now is Adam Eaton. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He singled in his first
変え
AB.
時がむずいな。もうスパッと変えるか。この回までいくかって思った。変えるかな。
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up
難
Yasmani
しいとこやな。
Grandal. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the
よ
middle.
っしゃ。
One there. And an
Oh,
offline
sorry.
throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here on the start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No. Play 12. 1-2's the count.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. In now, Bo Bichette. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
この先発の調子悪いな。
They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Gurriel at second, Bichette at first with no outs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee and get in the air.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis.
意外となんか
He swings and misses
速
at
く
a
感
first
じ
pitch
るな。
fastball, 0-1.
あれでグッドなんや。
From the stretch. Hit
い
hard
や
to
ー、当たりはいい
second.
け
He's
ど、
right there to
表
second
面
for
か。
one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them
まあ
both,
まあ、
and
捉
the
え
side
てる
is
けどな。
retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
でも捉えれそうやからな。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-1 home.
あれボールなんや。
Hey, the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk.
ああ、
Here's a
また
fly
持ってかれ
ball,
たか。
well hit.
あかん
Looking
な、
up
これ。
is the right fielder. Now a leaping
こ
effort
れ
at
は
the
無理
wall,
や
but
な。
he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
また打たれるか。
A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. His 2nd home run of the game,
さ
and
す
it's
が
now
にこれはあかん
6-4.
な。
We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Rafael DeLees answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going again.
下手したらアウトやったな。
The batter will be Danny Mendick as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mendick brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive a run.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
2-1.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning.
ここは抑えたな。
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the White Sox 6, the Jays 4. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kevin Biggio is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Now the pitch.
No. Rio.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in.
Will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose.
Now the pitch.
Abreu.
なんとか抑えていかんと。とりあえず準備だけして。
The 0-1. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
とにかくゼロでいかんと。
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate.
見直した方がいいかもな。
Bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of
いやー、やばいぞ、これ。
High and deep
これ
to
はや
right
ばいぞ。
center. Wow,
あ
that's
ー、
up
また入っ
onto
た
the
か。
patio.
また入ったか。
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 7-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen.
Yeah,
nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was coming down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Joel Paynes, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First delivery to him. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Grandal at second with 2 down. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's now a 7-4 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the third. So he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
スタミナはもうほぼほぼなしか。
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Matt Foster takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Slider change か。
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Drifting just beyond the infield. Eaton is there and he has it for the out.
微妙な球やな。
Next, here is Marcus Semien. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it.
タイミングは手に入れ
That
て
was
る
a
な。
good swing right
なん
there.
か
Might
遅
be
れ
the
て
best
る
one
感
he's
は
had
な。
all night because he was right on it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too
なあ、
much.
甘い球やけど詰まっとる
Mendick
な。
is there. And he's got it
と言
for
って
the
も出ん
final
な。
out of the frame. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Leori Garcia.
The center fielder, Leori.
First delivery to him.
わーっと。
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Danny Mendick is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
The 1-1. Hyams, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Pops this one up. Guerrero moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Tim Anderson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully
あーとか言っとったら打たれたんちゃうか。
To right center field. Center fielder going back.
おー、取った
And
か。
what a
危
play.
ね
A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning.
ドン
Another
ピシャ
look
やっ
here as he
た。
goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. On to the back third tonight.
Wow.
Stick around on the show.
完璧やな。
Now at the plate here
ず
is
れてると思
Jonathan
ったけ
Davis.
ど。
He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Gabriel Moreno, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take the side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Kevin Biggio trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
見逃し取ったらフォアボールでもいけそうやけど。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
ヒットは8本か。
Digging in will be Nick Madrigal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Next, it'll be Jose Abreu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain. He was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. He didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Abreu, the runner at third. Jimenez at second with one away. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A man left for the White Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jace Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Into the box, George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
ど真ん
Hey
中
boys, you talking about getting your A swing off
早
right
す
here?
ぎるな。
That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2.
スライダーはないねんな。いやー、ボールだ。
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time.
なんとか粘ってるけど。
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung out and missed for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now here is Rendell Grichuk, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get
ギリ
back
入っ
into this
て
thing.
るか。
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2
早い
now.
か。
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3
Nah,
on
boy.
a pitch in the dirt.
うまいね。
The first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to sneak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Anthony Kay answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Anthony Kay.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That
can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third.
さすがに
You have to
弾
be
いて
sure
も
you
か
can
な。
make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Moncada takes his lead at third with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway
フ
center.
ライか。
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from
さす
third.
がに間に合わんな。
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add
ワイ
on
ルド
runs
ピッチが痛
anytime
い
you
な。
can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball
Yeah,
close, but he
sure.
didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline.
Yes.
He's got it.
ジャンピングスロ
Throw
ー。よいしょ。
cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 8-4. Cody Hoyer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the
さ
top
え
of the
でもない
ninth.
んか。防御率悪いな。
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
左が2
Action
人
in the
で
White
打
Sox
つか。
bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
なんとか1点でも取りたいな。
2-0 to the
ス
Jays
ライダー
left
の
fielder.
キレはすごいな。
After those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
That's where he
Sinker
wants
は速い
that
な。
sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this pitch
Yeah,
misses here. It's
straight
ball
on the
4, and
foul
they've
ball.
got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Next to
なん
hit,
とかランナ
He
ーをた
flew
め
out
て
in
ど
his
かん
last
と。
debut.
これま
Starting
た
with
ボ
a
ール。
sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's
案
1-0.
外ボール球が多いな。これまたボール。
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Boy, and Woody Keller's
これ
just
ま
not
た
giving
ボー
him
ル。いや、
any
これ
help
入っ
now.
ても
It's
いいぐらいけど。
3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics
あー、
in
甘かっ
play.
た
It'd be
け
a
ど。
shame to let this one slip away.
Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
しゃあないな。
So
ノー
the
ヒッ
next
ト
to
か。
bat will be Marcus Semien, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Santiago Espinal will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the
7
inning.
枚。
From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone
こ
for
れが
strike
ストラ
1.
イクかい。
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number
窮
2.
屈やな。
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at
無
this
理や
point
り
in
打
the
っ
game.
たけど、
Fly ball out toward left center field.
おっとっ
Oh,
と
and
っ
it
とっ
eats
と
him
っ
up
と
a
っとし
bit.
たか。
Long
あ、や
throw
ばい
to
やばいや
third.
ばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。
And he's safe.
危ね。
All you can ask as an
Oh,
offense is
it's
to
done.
try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4 if Grand Slam is still in play.
これは
Let's see if
抑
they
えや
continue
抑え
this
や
nice
な。
offensive
ヘン
approach.
ドリックス
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number
さ
9,
すが
looking
抑
to
え
close the
1.50
door.
か。
Now to the plate, Jonathan Davis. And these guys are making taking a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Teoscar Hernandez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
迷ったけど、まあこの人でスライダーカーブか。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
ストレートはまあまあ速いね。
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
あれで遅れてるか。
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
なんとか1点欲しいな。どうメイン。誘いのカーブか。危うく振ってまいそうやな。
Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
くれてるな。
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
際どいとこやな、ボールか。まあ、あれを見逃せりゃいいんやけど、どうしても振ってまうな。いやー、当たらんのかい。早いんかい。早くて当たらん。遅くて当たらんじゃなくて、早くて当たらん。これも早いんよ。これは逆に遅いんちゃうか。遅いな。微妙な加減がむずいな。早い言うた早いし。
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off.
とても早い。そんな早いかな。
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep.
これまた早い。
And this will wind up a foul ball.
グッドはなかなかないな。
The 2-2 one more time.
うわー、ボールや。振ってまうな。
Keeps fighting them off. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
よー、ね、振り遅れそう。早いね。今のは遅いと思ったけど。あー、ボールや。あかんかったか。願ったけど。
Who knows how long this will last?
8-4 tonight. The Chicago White Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lance Lynn with his 4th win this season. Nate Pearson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Blockney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
しゃあないな。なかなか厳しいな。これで連敗か。借金が18か。なかなか減らんな。まあ、オリオールズとの差はそんなないけど。ヤンキースは安定の18か。よいしょ。さあ、では。